Alright, shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello Madam Fatima and my friends. Today, we would like to do a little discussion about topic that has been given to us, which is it important to have hobbies? Why or why not? So, for today's discussion, I would like to introduce members of the floor. Firstly, me, Muhammad Amirul Hakim bin Hairizan. Second, Muhammad Izzuddin Shamil bin Ottoman. Third, Muhammad Afiq Imran bin Abdullah. And lastly, our flower in this discussion is Nur Khalila binti Shafi'in. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. The topic that will be discussed in today's session is it important to have hobbies? Personally, I agree with this statement, which is it is really important to have hobbies. Why? This is because hobby give you an opportunity to enhance your life. Hobbies allow you to distress yourself while remaining mentally productive. Enjoying a few hours of your hobby a week can also reduce the risk of depression and dementia. Furthermore, hobbies may provide an opportunity for you to socialize with other people that can be additional benefit for you overall being. You can connect with people who enjoy the same thing as you do. There are a few hobbies that can relate it to the point that I has given above, namely playing video games. This is because video games are one of the most popular entertainment activities among youth. Playing video games can help reduce stress and help to make a new connection with random players from different countries. That's all from me. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, Amirul, but
Yeah,
can
sure.
you give us more explanation or an example video games that could help us reduce stress and help to make new connection with random player from different country, as you mentioned it before?
So there are a few uh, online video games that I can give example, but most of the two games this where I can give explanation example is PUBG and Mobile Legend. These two games are most popular uh, games that are help to reduce our stress and make connection with other people from other country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Amirul, for the explanation. Let's get back to our discussion. Afi, what is your opinion about hobbies?
You may be right, Amiru, about video game can reduce stress, but I disagree with your point because video game is can make someone gaming addicting.
Mm,
There is no doubt that video game can indeed be highly addictive as they can lead to behavior dependency characteristics by an excessive or compulsive use of computer or video games which can infer with one's everyday life. In my opinion also, these hobbies affect a poor academic performance. This is one of negative consequences of extent or reckless engagement in video games. As with any activity, if children are devoting a lot of to their time to playing video games, their school performance can be affected as they will have less time for their school obligation. There's an obvious correlation between these two. That's all from me.
I see.
I strongly agree point Afiq because sometimes if we play too much with game, it weakens a person to be alone and we not get along with other. That is one of the bad things. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Afiq, for your point, for your opinion, and for Nur Kalila, thank you for your supportive point. So next, may I continue with Izudin?
Yeah, sure. Well, I agree with the statement, which is it is important to have hobbies. I agree because someone who has a because if a someone who has a hobby allows them to make the most of their free time by doing hobbies they love. With that, the time available will not be wasted just like that. After all, we can also avoid getting involved in bad social spheres. One fact that cannot be ignored is that when we have a hobby, we can maintain physical and mental health. For example, the hobbies that I often do to support physical and mental health are mountain climbing, jogging, and cycling. By pursuing this hobby, my cardiovascular endurance can be improved. This can indirectly increase my body immunity from any infection such as fever, flu, and cough. This can help me perform daily activities effectively because of a fit body and intelligent brains. Continuing, continuing from the description already outlined above, when I make the most of my time with a hobby I enjoy, it can indirectly reduce my stress. When I do a hobby, I will concentrate fully on the activity instead of thinking about problems life problems that sometimes burden my mind. So that's my point. Thank you.
All right. So I strongly agree and support your point because, as we can see, for example, that you give mountain climbing, jogging, and cycling, there are three activities that actually can reduce stress and help our health become more healthier. I agree with that. So next we can continue with Nur Khalila.
Okay,
You can proceed.
I- I'm inclined to disagree with your point, Izudin. This is because, for example, the scaling hobbies sometimes can affect their safety on the road. If they are suddenly make the mistake, such as cross the wrong line, they can involve into accident with other driver. Besides that, not only our hobbies can fill the free time, but we have the other hobbies such as make painting at home. Through that, we can spend more time with ourselves and feel more calm. Therefore, I think we can replace our hobbies with more relaxing hobbies. While in my opinion, we cannot fully rely on our hobbies because people who are busy with their jobs will not do this hobby because they are just spend the time with sleeping than doing their hobby activities. That's all for me.
That's a great suggestion, Nukalla. You have got my support.
Thank you for your point, Izudin, Nur Khalila, and Afiq. Let's sum up what has been mentioned so far. Two of us agree that hobbies are very important to our life, while the other two of us believe that hobbies is not important and it gives bad effect to us. I think we have come to the conclusion that hobbies are very important to our life as it gives many benefits to us if we do it in a right way. Does anyone have anything else to say?
No.
No, I think.
All right. Otherwise, we shall end this discussion here. Thank you for your contribution to this wonderful discussion, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this discussion. Thank you.